Scatterplots, we're going to practice it. So it says types of scatterplots. What are our choices? Positive correlation, negative correlation, no correlation. And one of your jobs is to be able to be given a graph of a scatterplot and decide. This one is going in the positive direction. So this is a positive correlation. This is going in a negative direction. So this is a negative correlation. And this looks like a bunch of spilled pepper, and so you're going to write no correlation. One of your jobs also is going to be to predict what type of correlation based on words. So how to determine what the scatterplot will look like from words. As whatever I'm talking about goes up, then the other thing goes up will include a positive correlation. Okay, so an example is as study time goes up, grades go up. So what would it look visually? If I'm just dealing with the first quadrant, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, I would expect that my grades would go up. Okay? The longer I study. Now, are there going to be outliers? Sure. But when you're answering these, this is about what is most likely to happen. Okay? As this goes up, so covering a window. So say I have a window, and here's my window, and we have a shade. Okay, here's my shade. As my covering of the window goes up, so like more covering of the window, light would be less. Would be less. Because as I close my shade, or the covering gets more, my light that coming in from the window would be less. So this would be a negative correlation. And then as something goes down, then the other one goes down, then this will indicate a positive correlation also. It's kind of the same as the top one because two negatives make a positive. So an example is as study time is decreased, study time decreased, grades decrease. So as my time is decreasing, and this would be over here, as my time is decreasing from here, and it's still a positive. Okay? If when reading a scenario you think to yourself, that has nothing to do with it, then your answer is going to be no correlation. So if I tell you the color of my eyes determines my IQ, you're like, eye color has nothing to do with IQ, then you're going to write as what kind of correlation it has, you're going to say no correlation. That's page 1 of Practice It. We'll go to page 2 on the next video.